everyone. This is Christina at Christina's Crafts. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever it may be for you. So I have a kind of different one, something I've never done before. And I'm going to use these jars that I got at Dollar Tree. If you saw, I think it was last week's video, I bought these jars and I kind of had a plan for them, but wasn't 100% sure. So this is going to be an outdoor table decoration. What I'm going to do is I have some of this wire ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree, and I am going to be sticking this inside my jar. So I have this one and I have this one. This one, I already tried to get in the jar. It's a little bit more difficult, but I'm going to give it a shot again because I think it looks really cool. So I'm just going to try to kind of bend this up a little bit and stick it in the jar. Now, this is the difficult part, and that is trying to get this put out at the bottom of the jar so that it goes up against, flat up against the jar. But I am going to do my best to do this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get my fingers in there, and I'm going to use some sticky tape here to kind of push these apart, or I'm going to push it apart and then put the sticky tape in there, hoping that it's going to hold it in there. So we'll see. I'll see if I can get it in there. Maybe if I bring it up a little bit. I'm just kind of trying to get it as far apart as I can so it goes tight up against the jar. I know what you're thinking right now. I should really just put this on the outside of the jar, but I really just don't want it on the outside of the jar. I think it looked, when I kind of was playing around with it, I think it looked best when it was on the inside of the jar. So let's see. Okay, it's not like the best, but it's not horrible. So I'm gonna stick that part towards the back. And then this one was a little bit more difficult because of all the bendy leaves on here, but I'm gonna get it in there the best that I can. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. Kind of try to spread it out as tight as I can around the bottom, and then I'm going to put some tape on there to get it to hold decent. So yeah, I wish I could get it in there a little bit better, but it's kind of difficult. I thought about using some glue, but I don't know about that. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get this one in here the best that I can, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, so I have it in there pretty much about as good as I think I'm going to get it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this crushed glass that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put it in the center of this. Now I'm going to try to be careful because I really don't want it to go on the outside here of the leaves, but I don't know how well that's really gonna work. It's not horrible. I mean, there is some on the outside, but I don't know, I just think it looks really cool like that. It's kind of hard with the leaf one to make sure it doesn't go there, but I'm doing my best. Okay, so I bought these, which I showed in my last Dollar Tree video, these tea lights from Dollar Tree. And what I did notice is these buttons are kind of hard to push. But anyways, I'm gonna stick my tea lights in here, so I'm just kind of measuring out about how much of the stone to put in there. I did buy 2 bags, so I'm just gonna kind of keep adding and seeing where it looks best in there. I thought about coloring the tea lights, but I just don't know if I want to do that. I think that's pretty good right there. I don't know if that I want to put much more in there. Maybe a little bit in this one. There. I think that looks pretty good right there. I think I am going to go with that. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside. Then what the rest of my idea for this project is that what I was going to originally do is I bought these succulents. And this was a little piece that was going to go on a table at my camper. And I thought about, I was just going to set these on here, but I don't know, I just didn't think that looked very good. Plus being, I mean, it's going to be on a covered porch, but at the same time, there could get bugs and other stuff in there. So I think what I'm going to do is, I have these little wooden rounds that I bought. I believe I bought these off of Amazon. I know Dollar Tree does have some, but I've never personally seen them there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these like a lid for my project, and I'm going to put the succulents on there. But I need to dress it up a little bit first and maybe find a way to secure this a little bit, because that's not going to fly like this, because every time you bump it, they're going to fall right off. So I have an idea. So this is my idea for a lid. So first I just wanted to point out to you, I just recently, well, I shouldn't say recently, a couple of months ago, I bought this nautical rope from Dollar Tree, and I was comparing it to some that I had bought quite a while ago, and look at that. Look how much smaller the nautical rope is now. That's crazy. Looks like nowadays you pay more and everything gets smaller. So my idea is I am going to take my rope here, and I'm just going to kind of measure it out on the inside of my jar so it just kind of fits around the edge. So it's just gonna fit like right in there like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hot glue these two ends together. I don't think my hot glue gun is quite warmed up yet, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So I'm gonna glue those ends together to make a circle that's gonna fit inside there. Now I might have to re-glue it, re-measure it in case it doesn't quite fit. No, that actually should be good. Okay, and then my plan was to take my little round here, and then I'm gonna hot glue it on there so this kind of sticks in there like that, and then that's gonna hold the wood piece in place. So I'm just gonna take my hot glue and go around my nautical rope here, and I'm gonna just stick that like right about in the middle. And then there, and it fits on just like a lid. Actually not that bad. Could be a little bit tighter, but it is going to hold that top on a little bit better. I don't know, I might even maybe if I put like another one on top of that one to kind of hold it a little bit better. I think I might try that. So I have all my rings made here. I'm just gonna hot glue them together and see how this works. I think that might give it a little bit more stability if I did it the right size. That's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do that, well, once I get the glue strings off my fingers, to the other piece. So I have them both done. Works out pretty good actually. And it should somewhat keep it in place, so I'm pretty happy about it. I know, they're not like the same, but I don't think you're gonna notice anyways. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some Mod Podge. I don't know, I'm just gonna use the dishwasher safe stuff just because I have it here. My other stuff's getting kind of old. So I'm just gonna put a coating on the wood. probably maybe 2 or 3 coats, I'm almost even thinking too. Just hoping that it won't get like moldy and mildewy being up north. This year's been a super wet year. Everything where I live has just been wet and mildewy and moldy, and yeah, it's been a really fun summer. Just keeps raining all the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna kind of seal this. I'm gonna seal this inside part in here too. I think that should be good. I'm not gonna put any on the rope. I'm hoping that nothing's really gonna get in there anyways, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do all this on the inside too, both of them. So my lids are all done. Now time for the finishing touch here. I did try to goop some hot glue in these holes here to kind of seal them up a little bit. Normally I would use Spanish moss. Spanish moss is like kind of my go-to, but unfortunately Dollar Tree hasn't had any Spanish moss, so I am stuck with, I believe this is called maybe reindeer moss. So I'm actually going to be using this on my lid, and I'm just going to be putting this around the lid. I'm hoping this isn't going to have like a bad effect with bugs and mildew and stuff, but yeah, like I said, I really would have preferred Spanish moss, but just, I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if you know. Is Dollar Tree not selling the Spanish moss anymore? Because I haven't seen it in my store, and I looked a while ago online and they didn't have it. Okay, that is all on there. Now it's time for the final part, and that is to put the hot glue on my succulent and place it on the lid. Right, that one is gonna go right there. Like that. Okay, and then the final step here is to turn on my tea lights, if I can get them on, and then put the lids on. Oh, they're so hard to push. All right, and that's it. They're all finished. That light's in there a little bit crooked, but other than that, I don't know. I think they turned out pretty good. I might have a little bit too much glass in this one because the tea light doesn't quite stick out the best, but I don't know. I think it turned out pretty cute. And then to turn it off, you just take the lid off and turn your little light off. So yeah, that's it. Let's see, get a little up close. Let's see how bright those lights are. I don't know, I think they're going to be really pretty. I can't really get a good video of them like lit up at night because, well, that's just really hard to do. So anyways, that is the end of my tutorial, and I can't wait to take these up north and put them in my camper. I'm debating now if I want to put them on my table in my camper or if I actually want to put them outside. So I'm not 100% sure yet. But anyways, that is it. I just want to say that I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I would love it if you like, share, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. And I just hope you have a great night and take care, and see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.